Good morning, class. I hope you're fine. So today's lesson, we're going to start by checking the exercises that we did yesterday, the ones that were about verbs and interjections. So this first exercise was about verbs. You have to identify the verbs in each all of the sentences. Yes. So for example, in number one, we have circled the verb was and the verb waited. Yeah. So for number two, you have to choose or underline or circle the verbs. So if you see number two, I have underlined three different words. The first one is James. Why do I underline James? Because this is the subject. Remember that the subject does the action. Cuando identificamos al sujeto, nos es más fácil identificar la acción. ¿Por qué? Porque el sujeto realiza la acción. So, James is the subject. So that means that he's the one that is going to do the action. And then we have remembered to make. Remember to make, this is all the verb. Recordó hacer su cama. And his bed is also a noun, but it's the object of the verb. Si se fijan, es el objeto, es quien recibe la acción. So we have the action, acción. Who does the action? El que hace la acción. Who receives the action? Y quién recibe la acción. So I did the same with number 3, 4, 5 until 12. So what you can do, guys, is to stop the video and check the rest of the sentence. Ustedes pueden detener, pausar el video y checar el resto de las oraciones para que revisen sus respuestas. Les repito, es más fácil identificar la acción en la oración cuando identificamos el sujeto que la hace y el objeto que la recibe. Now, we also did another exercise which was to identify the interjections. Remember that the interjections are words that represents feelings or emotions. Yeah, for example, in number one, we have, hi, I'm glad that you could make it to my party. Hi is the interjection. Yeah, it's like, hi, it's like, I'm happy to see you. Yeah, estoy como feliz de verte. Entonces, estoy feliz porque pudiste llegar a mi fiesta. And then number two says, wow, you look great tonight. Yeah, it's like, wow, I'm surprised. Te ves demasiado bien, me sorprendiste. Number three is that was the best performance that I have never seen. Bravo, yeah, it's like bravo, excelente, muy bien hecho. Yeah, so this is the way we select the interjections, the words that represents feelings. Yeah. Well, you can stop the video and just check the rest of the sentences. Then we have the last exercise that says letter B, choose the right interjection, and then you have a list of interjections that you can use for all the sentences. Let me tell you that in all of the sentences you can use almost the same interjections. Casi todas pueden ir en cualquier lugar, excepto en la 4 y la 6. La 4 y la 6 are for dang and darn, yeah? It's like, es algo muy parecido a la otra que es un poco más ruda, que es damn. It's like rayos, demonios, yeah? So be careful, yeah? Instead of using damn, en vez de usar damn, o por ejemplo, damn lo pueden usar con sus amigos, pero no estando en una conversación con su padre, ¿no? Sería muy raro decirle a tu padre o a tu tío o a alguien que respetas, damn. But if you say dang or darn, it's okay. Pero si usas a cualquiera de estas dos, está bien, ¿sí? Es como una pequeña maldición, pero para mostrar así como que está sorprendido de una manera negativa, ¿no? And in number 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, you can use wow, seriously, goodness, yippee, incredible, bingo, this, and J, that all of them are to show surprise, para mostrar sorpresa. Bueno, now we're going to move to the review of the lesson. Hoy vamos a tener un repaso de lo que fueron las parts of speech. Sí, ahora vamos a trabajar con todas en conjunto. Las estuvimos viendo por separado de dos en dos. So now we're going to work with all of them together. So just let's have a short review of parts of speech. The parts of speech are 8. Yeah, remember that there are 8 different categories in which words are divided according to their function. Entonces, de acuerdo a la función de cada palabra, se va a dividir en las diferentes categorías. ¿Ya? Nouns, for example, are the words that name places, people, objects, and ideas, ¿sí? Entonces los sustantivos le dan nombre a los lugares, a los objetos, a las personas y a las ideas. Pronouns replace nouns. Los pronombres reemplazan a los sustantivos. Yeah, it's like I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Yeah, so these ones replace the nouns. So that means that they also represents people, objects, things, and ideas. Then we have the adjectives. We use the adjectives to describe, yeah, the nouns. For example, if you want to describe a person, if you want to describe a place, if you want to describe an object. After that, we have the verbs. The verbs are words that represent action. Si esa palabra representa una acción, ya sea física o mental, it must be called verb. Es un verbo. Then we have adverbs. Now, adverbs are kind of similar to adjectives, but adverbs describe actions, o sea, los adverbios describen cómo hacemos las acciones, los verbos, describes another adjectives, también describen los adjetivos, como podemos decir pretty beautiful woman, una mujer muy bonita, muy sería el adverbio que está describiendo bonita, que está siendo usado con el adjetivo bonita. And adverbs also describe another adverbs. Yeah. So remember, adverbs describe verbs, adjectives, and another adverbs. Then we have conjunctions. The conjunctions are the words that we use to link ideas, para ligar ideas, oraciones. For example, we have and, but, yet, so, or, because, when, yeah, and so on. Then we have prepositions. Prepositions tell us, are used to show the relation between one thing and another verb, but with time and place, ¿ya? Para decirnos la posición en que se encuentra algo o el lugar en lo que se hace una acción. For example, you can say at 7 a.m., a las 7 de la mañana, or you can say in the park, en el parque, la preposición sería in, en. And finally, we have interjections. The interjections are the words that represent feelings and emotions, los que acabamos de ver, los que representan sentimientos y emociones. So now, guys, for today's activity, that is going to be also tomorrow's activities, that means that you will have 2 days to complete these exercises. Les voy a dar 2 días para que completen estos ejercicios. Van a tener de aquí al viernes para completar los ejercicios. Les leo las instrucciones de los ejercicios que les voy a dejar. So the first exercise is this one. Yeah, you have to complete the chart. Tiene que completar el cuadro de aquí. So we have the first column is of the part of the speech, one of the categories. We have nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, conjunctions, prepositions, verbs, and interjection. Then the second column, you have to tell the user the definition. For example, nouns, words to name, ¿para qué sirven los sustantivos? Para palabras que nombran. Yeah, and then we have examples. You have to write 2 examples per category. For example, nouns, we have Maria is my mother. Maria, it's a noun. And mother, it's another noun. Yeah, an object noun and a subject noun. Entonces ustedes tendrían que poner otro ejemplo y serían 2 ejemplos de cada categoría. So this is the first exercise that you have to do. The second exercise will be this one. This second exercise says, well, you have to choose the correct part of the speech for the word that is underlined in each of the sentence. For example, in the first one, the word underlined is attended. So attended, is it a noun, a pronoun, a verb, an adjective, an adverb, a preposition, conjunction, or interjection? So if you decide that it's a noun, you only have to write N. If it is a pronoun, you have to write P-R-O. If it is a verb, you have to write V. If it is an adjective, A-D-J, and so on. Y así consecutivamente. So thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day and see you on Friday. Thank you.